Hi, everyone. Welcome. I am watching Andor, and this has been a long time coming. I've been watching a lot of Star Wars content, the Clone Wars after all of the movies, and now the Bad Batch. I will be watching the Rebels as well, and Andor. I was sort of on a list to watch it in order, and so I was trying to figure out if I can watch this. And Eric, Nerd Chronic, and my editor was saying, yes, you can watch Andor. I think I've asked a couple times. I'm like, can I watch Andor, please? And so now we're here. So I'm watching it a little earlier than I expected, but this has been highly commented. Lots of people have been commenting about this show. I didn't know it was so good. But I'm so excited to watch it. I'm really, truly excited. And I am so ready to get into this. If you would like to have early access to these episode reactions, you can join my Patreon. You also get access to the full versions without the cuts. And those links are in my description box below. And I'm very, very, very excited to see how this episode goes down. This is episode 1. It is called Kassa. So let's do it. This was cool. The music. Oh, wow, that was cool. I wasn't sure what I was seeing at first. Weird.
Welcome.
Hello.
Hello tonight.
Just me.
Excuse me. We were at first.
We've been waiting. You just got here.
Garni will help you.
I don't want Garni.
Behave.
A friend of mine said there was a girl from Canary working here.
Canary.
It was a small mid-rim system.
I've heard of it. Let me go and check on that for you.
Dang, death stare.
This is something amusing.
What?
You keep looking over it like there's something funny.
No, you're the one looking over at him.
There was a girl from Canary, but she left several months ago.
I'm looking for my sister.
Well, whoever she is, she's not here.
Oh, what was her name?
Nobody here gives their real name.
Wow, this is so strange. Oh, of course. They couldn't have found any fun with the women. They needed to come follow this guy.
He's not laughing anymore.
You've got corpo ID now, a bit of time to pull it out.
You have to see it, big stuff.
Whoa. Jeez. Ooh. Whoa.
Tell me now! Tell me what to do! Let's hear it now! Get him up! Move!
I think he's dead. Oh, he's not dead, is he? What?
He's not breathing. Furlough! He's taking. He's not! Furlough!
My God.
You didn't mean it. He fell.
Oh boy.
We had a misunderstanding and we played too hard and you didn't understand and he tried to grab you and he fell and he hit his head. We're going together. I'll tell him what happened.
Oh. Straight in the face like that. Oh my God. So this does not seem to be a part of his plan, obviously. I'm just surprised with all the technology that there are no cameras watching. That's crazy. You can just jump from planet to planet, escape your punishment. What? What are those? Oh my god. It's not gonna pee. It's gonna pee. I knew it. I just knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Cassian, I brought what you told me. Cassian, Kassa.
Kassa! Kassa!
Aww.
Evancello!
So he really was looking for his sister.
Shaz.
Everyone looks young in this village.
But where were you?
It's not important.
Brasso was looking for you.
What did you tell him?
Marva said you were out ruining your health and reputation with friends of low character. She told him sooner or later you were going to get yourself into trouble you couldn't talk your way out of. Then she told Brasso that...
No.
That's basically what just happened.
I know it takes a lot of energy, but can you make a lie for me?
I can lie.
Don't tell anybody you saw me. Don't tell anybody you know where I am.
That's two lies.
Let's have both.
I will have to recharge at home.
Take your time.
I always love how the main characters of each movie, Star Wars series, they always have a really close droid friend. That's cool. Wow.
Came by for you last night.
Yeah, I know. You can buy for me, but I wasn't there. So then you started home and you saw me at the hotel bridge. We decided we were thirsty and you wanted to go to Cabos, but I said that was no good because there's too many people there I owe money.
You insulted my choice of beverage. As host and provider, I was offended by this. You were gone when I woke up. You've come here now to apologize.
Man, these are the types of friends you need.
When it's done, pull your boots on and get to work. You look like a wreck.
I knew I could count on you.
I'm not lending you any money.
This is quite the report. This happened when?
Last night, sir.
You've been very busy.
2 men are dead, sir. Employees. That's not worth staying up for, then I'm not worthy of the uniform.
Have you modified your uniform?
And some light tailoring.
Crevasse.
It's another reason I wanted to make sure this got the most immediate attention. He was a sentry corporal here on 1.
No mystery there. He's lucky he wasn't killed years ago. One of the most unpleasant people I've ever met.
Wow.
Were they robbed?
No, sir.
Tough case.
I'm sure that in several days, with the proper resources, I can bring this case to a...
Stop. I don't mean just the talking, I mean stop.
Sir.
2 dedicated Primor employees caught in the sad orbit of heroic calamity.
I don't understand.
I want you to conjure a suitable accident.
But...
And let's make sure it's on the far side of the plaza. Let's get it outside the leisure zone.
But they were murdered.
No, they were killed in a fight. They're in a brothel, which we're not supposed to have, the expensive one, which they shouldn't be able to afford, drinking Rivnog, which we're not supposed to allow. Both of them supposedly on the job. They clearly harassed a human with dark features and chose the wrong person to annoy.
I mean, that's true. Yeah, that's real.
I suspect they died rushing to aid someone in distress. Nothing too heroic. We don't need a parade. They died being helpful. Something sad but inspiring.
Damn.
Minimizing the time the Empire spends thinking about Preox Morlana benefits our superiors and, by extension, everyone here at the Premor Security Inspection.
That makes sense to me.
Don't put your feet on my desk in my absence and let's have an accident report waiting when I get back.
Wow.
I'm busy.
I'll be quick.
What?
Your friend,
What friend?
the one who buys your secret friend. How fast can you reach him?
For what? For one item? No, that's not how it works.
Your friend will want this piece. He'll come for this. You said he wanted to meet me.
So what is it?
I got an untraceable NS9 Starpath unit.
You've been holding out on me.
And you've been skimming off the top. So let's not get emotional.
There's a Wobani run coming. Jeff wants to know if we're in on it.
You'll know when I'm ready.
Are you?
What?
Well, it looks like it's turned into something more than work. Promise he knows nothing about any of this.
He'd do anything for me.
No. That wasn't my question. Vix, you said he wanted to meet me. I really need this.
Seems like they dated.
I'll let him know.
She seems upset.
It's good to see you, Tim.
Seems like that happens every time you come around.
She's tougher than both of us.
I'm getting tired of hearing that.
Then you better find yourself a less complicated woman. Good luck with that.
This is so interesting that it's just young adults and children, teens in this tribe. Well, they went to the crash site. And she's obviously the leader of this tribe.
Everything okay, sir?
Fine.
Is he going to become the detective to find out who did it?
Forward. Wait. Go back. That. No identification whatsoever, just wanders into points unknown.
The noise get busy.
I don't know what's more disturbing, the fact that our corporate borders are unprotected or your complacence about it. Find it. Whatever it is, I want to know when it left and where it went.
You'd have to filter the entire night.
Well, it's too much for you, let me know.
Wow.
I'm sure somebody wants the chair.
All right. Well, he is actually doing a good job of making sure his story adds up, because I thought he might be safe because of the higher up saying, forget it. But this guy is determined to figure it out.
I want my deposit back.
I wish I could. Vetch?
What in the world?
Seriously?
I'm not one of these losers gonna let you float until they forget how much you owe them.
Vetch, you let him talk you into this?
The subject is money.
I just ask you a question.
What?
Since when do you take orders from Nurch?
Don't answer that.
You need work this bad.
Leave him out of it.
He said all I needed to do was stand here.
Good.
I'll be back.
What's up?
Errands. Won't be long. Can't trust her. Like, stressful. Oh, come on. Oh. Wow, he's really going. He's following her. I mean, aren't they at work? Doesn't he need to man the fort?
I haven't seen you lately.
Some of us were.
Yellow racks at the back. You might have to dig a little.
Thanks.
Good luck with it.
Look alive. He's on his way up.
Oh my god, the blue noodles.
Ferrex.
Yes, sir. We've been working on it.
Canary human males on Ferrex.
There's not a lot about Canary, sir. It's fairly obscure.
We'll have to put the word out.
From Ferrex.
We are simply asking for information.
Have you ever been there?
What difference does that make?
I can't believe he's just going against what his higher up said.
Set up a desk here to monitor anything that comes in. Let's go!
It's so interesting.
Why are you swapping chip logs? You're gonna get us both in trouble.
I didn't like the way it was running last night.
Close this out. Don't come back.
Oh, come on, Pegla.
No more favors, no more deals. Listen, don't. I don't want to know what you're doing or why or where you took this thing last night or any of it. Finish up. Get out.
He's kind of burning some bridges. I wonder if he just does this, or he's been doing this to find his sister. So maybe for the last several months, several years, he just does this, and now people are kind of getting fed up with his behavior.
Kassa?
Is this like the last time he sees her? Oh wow, the episode's already over. It definitely makes me want to jump into the next one because there's a lot that like doesn't make sense. Like we're obviously jumping right into the middle of his story. The main character, Cassian. We're jumping into Cassian's story midway. So it's like he's been living his life all these years, and we're now placed into his perspective, and now we're seeing what he's doing. And so this gives us a little bit of background. It shows that he was from this tribe, and a Canary tribe, only with kids, young adults and children, in the middle of who knows where. That he comes from. His sister was there. They seem to probably have gotten separated, and he's been on the search for her and has been trying to survive ever since. And he lives on Ferrex, I believe, and he's been surviving there, making friends, maybe having lovers. Like the girl that he was talking to, Bix, seems to maybe have been an ex of his, and they probably did a lot of work together and things just didn't work out between them. But she's really good at her job. She can find people to do sales that are maybe illegal or, under whatever, like where it won't be detected. And yeah, so we just jumped into his life, and he literally murdered 2 people. The first one was an accident. Absolutely an accident. I mean, they would have probably killed him too if if you're pointing a gun at somebody, it doesn't matter if you're an authority figure. I mean, we're all human, and no one wants to die. So usually I think it makes sense to go into fight or flight mode in that situation. I think it's kind of unnatural to just let someone have a gun on you. A gun pulled on you means you are going to die. There's a chance that the firearm is going to go off and you will die. And if you don't see it that way, then I don't understand that perspective. I would feel if someone has a hammer and they're coming at me or in a threatening way, I'm going to feel afraid. If you use anything, a rock, a brick, but a gun, especially, it's like that's it. That's your life is done usually with one shot. So for me, I understand why he did what he did I mean, he didn't mean to kill that guy. He was trying to get out of that situation. But that's the other thing about getting into a fight. You hit someone in the head, or they fall and they hit their head, and you can die. And that seems to be of what happened. The other guy he did murder. Obviously that was his way of protecting himself, because obviously with the way things are, and you know, it's just interesting because I mean, I'm on his side, even though I don't know what, you know, like we should probably be on the other guy's side who is trying to look into the murder, because 2 people were killed, but we don't like him because he sucks and he's like a rule follower, and it's so boring and like, ugh, you know. I mean, of course, there's a lot of people who probably agree with that guy, but I'm making light of it. But it's interesting how we might more so be on Cassian's side, and I think that is interesting. The other guy has a point. 2 people were murdered, and I think it's fair to look into it. But I also think that his higher up is right. Like, you've had a long list of doing negative, under the table, illegal, bad behavior. It's like a long list, and you're an adult, and the guys look like they're in their 30s, 40s. They've been assholes for a really long time. Like the higher up said, I know that guy. He was the most unpleasant person I've ever met. He should have gotten killed like years ago. It's like surprising that it finally happened. It's kind of too late. So he has like a very interesting, experienced perspective, because he's older, that he's like, 2 people were doing illegal things. These officers, these sentry men, were not supposed to be in this brothel. The brothel is supposed to be illegal. The things that they were drinking were illegal. All of that is really bad. Yeah, it shines a really bad light on what we are doing here. And then if we let the higher ups know, the light is going to be now shown on their whole thing that they're doing, and that, you know, and everyone's probably doing some corrupt stuff. But I think like the thing that I do agree with is, if you're kind of just an asshole and you get into a fight and you end up getting killed because of it, it is the way life is. Like some people are going to want to find justice and get people locked up and whatever and go. But I agree with him. Like, life is a bitch, and you're going to make decisions that really are going to be messed up. And I don't know, I think to me, it makes sense what he was saying. Maybe he has his own like corrupt thing he's doing, and like, I'm not agreeing with that part of it, but I do agree that these people messed with the wrong guy. The guy was trying to defend himself, and this was a long time coming to these people who kept getting into trouble, who kept doing illegal stuff. And they got hit with that. But it asks the moral question of, but murder is wrong, and why are we on Cassian's side, and does he deserve to be punished? And maybe that will be the thing throughout this. Maybe that will be the theme of the series. Should he be punished for murdering someone? I mean, yeah, I think taking someone's life is not right, especially the way that happened. The accident was definitely different, but the way he killed that guy in cold blood, that was wrong. But again, it's like whatever the case is, it's going to eat away at Cassian, I think, because he seems to be like a good-hearted person. So that'll be interesting if by the end he turns himself in or what. But I'm excited. I really want to get into the next episode and see how this goes down. I don't agree with murder. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, the world is hard, and you mess with the wrong people, you might get beat up, you might get hurt, you might get killed. You should not be looking for trouble. And it sounds like that one dude looked for trouble way too many times and finally found it. So, but yeah, this is interesting. We'll see how I'll see how this series goes down. So thanks so much for watching with me, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, everyone.